All right, hi everyone. I'm going to go over how to find the equation of a circle given the graph of the circle. So we know to find the equation of a circle, we need to know a few things. We need to know the location of the center, which is our h and our k value, and we need to know the radius. So in the diagram below, we see the center is 4, comma 2. So we know the x coordinate of the center is 4 and the y coordinate of the center is 2. So our h value is 4, k value is 2. But we need to know the radius. So can find the radius two different ways. You can find it by plugging in this point and solving for r squared if you want, or you can use the graph. So some of you might find it easier to use the graph. And when you're finding distance on a graph, it's always best practice to use Pythagorean theorem. You could use distance formula as well. So I'm going to draw on my radius, and I'm going to find my horizontal distance and my vertical distance. Okay, so I'm just going to count that. My horizontal distance is 1, 2, 3, 4, and my vertical distance is 3. So now I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find my diagonal distance, which is my radius. So I'm using Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. My a value, I could say, is 4 or 3. So I'm going to say 4. My b value is 3 then. And we're looking to find c. So 4 squared is 16. And 3 squared is 9. And 16 plus 9 is 25. Okay. And then last but not least, and you don't necessarily have to do this step, but I'll show you why. I'm just going to take the square root, which we know is 5. So my radius is 5. So this value is 5. So when I put this all together, I'm putting x minus h, which is 4 squared, plus y minus k, which is 2 squared, is equal to 5 squared. Um, you can leave it like this, or you could also square this 5. So that's why I was saying before, you could have, because this is technically your radius and it's radius squared, this is the value for r squared. So you didn't necessarily have to take the square root here. So you could also write this equation like this. You might see it either way on a multiple choice question. It could be presented either way. All right, let's maybe look at one more example. So here we have the center is -6 and -4. So my h is -6, my k is -4. I'm going to draw on my radius. I'm going to have to do this pretty quick. I'm running out of time. And I'm just going to find my a and b by counting. So this is 2 units, and this will be 1, 2, 3 units. So I'm going to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared, Pythagorean theorem. A is 2, b is 3, and that's equal to c squared. So 4 plus 9 is equal to c squared. 4 plus 9 is 13. And in this particular case, you might not want to take the square root because the square root of 13 is not a whole number. So it's not a perfect square. So you might want to just leave it like this and just use the equation of a circle formula. So it's x minus -6 squared plus y minus -4 squared is equal to 13. Because again, this c squared is the same as saying r squared. So x minus -6 is x plus 6, and y minus -4 is y plus 4. And again, it's equal to 13. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. I think this pretty much sums it up. Again, you could use the old method too, where you just substitute the 2 points if this is confusing. Thank you. Have a great day.